What's good, YouTube? Hitman X. Make sure I hit that like, hit that sub, show your boy some love. So, uh, next up on this series, we got the Dallas Mavericks, and I want to apologize for not, you know, what I mean, tapping in or something. I know y'all ain't been seeing me on some of them live streams or whatever, but I've been really busy, focused. Once I focus on something, man, it's kind of hard for me to deviate and do other things. I've been really focused on this one-on-one I got coming up. So I just wanted to really put y'all on. If you didn't know, November 17th, I will be playing Elder Rufus, man. Shout out to Elder Rufus. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description box. He's supposed to be coming to Texas. We got a 1v1. Yes, I hoop in real life. I'm not no sucker. I'm not one of these scary ass dudes who just talk online and don't do it in person. So if I don't post a live stream on my channel or the video on my channel, it will be on his channel. So I'll leave a link to his channel in my description box. But right now, he's the enemy. Once I zone in, it's kill or be killed. So that's all I can focus on right now. But back to the task at hand. The Dallas Mavericks, as we can see, they're a young and up-and-coming team, man. They're a young and up-and-coming team. They're right at the cap at 108. I think the cap is 109 million. And we don't even know if it's going to go down, it's going to go up. We don't know how it's going to fluctuate. But let's just assume it stays the same way. We know next season is going to be the same way, but the season after that, we don't know where it's going to be. But they got Kristaps Porzingis at just around 30 million. Whether or not he's worth it is another story. I feel like he's worth it, but a lot of people might beg to differ. Tim Hardaway, he's on a player option at 18 mil. Now that's the key. Whether or not he opts in or not, it's the key. If he opts in, they don't have too much flexibility. But if he opts out, they can make a few moves. And I'm gonna go through both scenarios. Courtney Lee, he's off the books. Dwight Powell, he's still on the books for 10 mil, and he's signed until 2022, 2023. DeLon Wright, he's at 9 mil. Maxi Kleber, he's at about 8 mil. Luka Doncic still on his rookie contract. Seth Curry's at about 7 mil. Dorian Finney-Smith's at 4 mil. Boban, he's at 3.5, and Justin Jackson's at 5 mil. You also got Trilly Cauley-Stein on the team option. JJ Barea off the books. Jalen Brunson at 1.6. So if you're looking at them on paper, they're a decent team. You know, I feel like some of these players are a little bit overpaid or could be moved. But the thing is, what are you getting in return from these players? Also, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is off the books, and Trey Burke. Now, assuming they keep this roster as constructed, the first move I will be doing is seeing what I could do with Tim Hardaway and his contract. I understand, like I said, he's still a young player, but for this team, what they really need, their biggest flaw is their perimeter defense. So for this team, I'm looking for perimeter defenders out there on the market. It's kind of hard to, come up with scenarios when a lot of these teams are quiet. But if I'm them, I'm trying to find somebody on a veteran minimum. Let's say he opts into his contract. I keep that roster as constructed. And I try to find somebody on the veteran minimum, man. Maybe Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee. Maybe you could pluck one of those guys off the books. Maybe you get somebody like Derek Favors on a veteran minimum. I feel like the center needs to be the focal point for this team. They need a big man to pair with Porzingis, because when Porzingis is on the court, their perimeter defense is abysmal. A lot of teams like to pick on Porzingis. So you have to find somebody to help cover up that flaw, because when you have him and Luka Doncic on the court at the same time, your defense take a significant hit. And I feel like that needs to be. That's why they went and got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist mid-season, because the defense was just so trash. They had to get somebody, but he wasn't the answer. So I don't know. I would take Andre Roberson over Michael Kidd-Gilchrist at this point. But that's just my opinion. Andre Roberson, at least you're getting an elite defender. He might not be a good shooter, but I know what I'm getting out of him. Uh, yeah, but the big thing with the Dallas Mavericks is 2021, 2022, because as we know, Tim Hardaway is off the books, and they'll have about, let's say, about 30 million to play with, a little under 30 million. So a few moves like Luka Doncic opting out of his contract, and they'll be able to sign a big fish like a Giannis Antetokounmpo, and be able to re-sign Luka Doncic to his contract and go over the luxury tax because he has his bird rights. So 2021, 2022 is a big year for the Dallas Mavericks. This season coming up, I wouldn't make too many drastic moves. Like I said, if Tim Hardaway opts out, then I'm going after Jeremy Grant. I'm just going to shore up that perimeter defense. I feel like he's a perfect combo type of forward because he could guard multiple positions. Somebody like him will fit perfectly in Dallas. But like I said, if this roster stays the same way it is, Tim Hardaway opts into his contract, I'm going after smaller fishes. Well, not really smaller fishes, but more affordable people like Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. And I'm going to try to make that roster work that way. But yeah, that's all I got. Hit man next. Hit that comment section. Let me know how you feel about this one. I'm out of here.